Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful little Christmas ornament. I hang mine on my tree, but you can do whatever you like with yours, whether you choose to hang it on a gift or on a wine bottle or on your tree. It's entirely up to you. Now what I've done is I've placed everything around me so that you can see everything that we're going to need. You're going to need some yarn, so just some leftover yarn is fine. You can pick any colour that you like. It's entirely up to you. It's your ornament. You can make it your own and just go crazy. We are going to need a 4mm crochet hook, some ribbon, some beads and a ring. Now with the ring, you can buy rings in craft stores, or you can do what I've done, and this is basically the ring which is underneath the lid on an orange squash bottle. You can get them on milk bottles as well, but keep your eye out for that, so it just saves you a bit of money if you don't want to buy a ring, or you can buy a ring, it's up to you. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to start with a single row of double crochets around the ring. So we'll start with a slip knot. Pull it nice and tight. Now the first bit is basically we're just getting the wool around the ring. And just pull through. Get your little tail out. I might just cut that because it's just a little bit long. They can get a little bit annoying. Okay, so just pop that up. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 32 double crochets around the entire ring. So for those that don't know how to double crochet, I'll just do a couple of slow ones so you can see what I'm doing. So bring 4 and through 2. So I'll do that again. And just pick that hair off, that's it. And just one more time for those that didn't know how to do a double crochet. Okay, so you're going to need 31 all the way around the ring because the chain 3 classes as a double crochet. I'm just going to cut that tail off just because it's getting a little bit annoying. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll see you back at the end here. Okay, so we now have 32 double crochets all the way around the ring. So we're just going to join it to the start. And now we're going to change colour. So I'm just going to do a little knot. So we're going to cut the yarn. Just pull through the knot, and then we're going to sew this in, weave in the ends after. Okay, so we'll just pull that around, and then I like to go to the opposite side with our coloured yarn. Just trim it down just a little bit. So we just poke it through So now we'll chain 1 and we're going to do in the same spot a half double crochet. So 1 half double crochet. So now we'll chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do half double crochet in the same stitch. So you pull through all, and that's what creates that little peak. So then you skip, you miss 1, and then you go to the stitch after that. So miss 1, stitch after that, poke through, half double crochet, chain 3, and then a half double crochet in the same stitch. There we go, see the nice little peaks. Miss 1, then chain 3, then in the same stitch half double crochet. So we're going to continue with that same pattern all the way around to the start. Okay, so we've now reached the end. So once you reach the end, you'll see that you still have 1 stitch remaining. Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, because you're skipping a stitch each time. So once we reach the end, all we're going to do is the very first stitch there, we're just going to join them together. Then we're going to cut the yarn and just do a little knot. Now you could actually do a little loop and use the same yarn to actually hang it onto your tree, but I prefer to use the ribbon. So what we'll do is we'll just very quickly just sew these ends in. And there we go. So that's your little Christmas ornament. So what we're going to do now is just get some ribbon to hang it on the tree. So we'll just get a nice little generous piece here. And we're just going to, with one of the peaks, just tie it through the top. Bring the ends together. And do a knot. And we'll just pull the knot down here. Now I like a little bit. So we'll just cut that on an angle. Now we're going to sew some gold beads on. I think working in odd numbers always looks good. So we'll do 5 little gold beads. Now you don't have to use gold beads. You can use sequins if you want, or you can just use yarn and just sew little berries on with yarn. But I like the gold beads because to me it just feels a little bit more Christmassy. Okay, so we'll get our thread. And I'll just start at the top here. So what we'll do first, I'm going to put it there, so I just do a little knot on the back of it. I'm using dark thread so that you won't see it. Just go again, just to make sure it's nice and secure. That's it. And then we'll just poke it through and stick our bead on. So we'll go ahead and do 5 of these gold beads. And there we have it. That's your little Christmas ornament. So if you just pull the peaks out just a little bit, just so they sort of stand out a little bit more. And there we go.